Varina goes for their first regional championship since 2008 and a little revenge for their season opening loss to Manchester. Welcome to Sportswire. I'm Will Catterley. You can call them Road Warriors or the Princes of Payback. But all Varina wanted was to be crowned regional champs Saturday afternoon at Manchester. The Blue Devils were fresh off their playoff victory over Highland Springs, avenging one of their regular season losses. Manchester was up next, Varina's only other loss, an overtime thriller in Week 1.
So it's a rematch, this time the game played at Manchester at the home of the number 2 seed Manchester Lancers, 4 seed Varina. Varina a chance to win the regional title here in 2019 as the Blue Devils take the field. It would be Manchester, however, who would strike first. Opening possession, they just kind of clogged their way down the field. Not any major big plays, but this run would be good for a first down and get them deep into Varina territory. Lead to this field goal from 25 yards out. Varina's defense did keep them out of the end zone. It would be 3-0 Manchester. Varina got their offense going thanks to, well, quote-unquote, kind of a secret weapon. No, not this guy. Isaiah Page turns a corner, turns a page for a first down. But the ensuing play, just a couple plays later, Varina, it's this play. Fake the reverse and let Jalen Walker, Texas Ranger, take it the distance. 40-yard touchdown run. Walker, the secret weapon, Varina, he would have a huge afternoon. It would be paramount to Varina's success. Touchdown, Blue Devils out of the early 7-3 lead. Later, fourth down defense, huge for Varina. They stopped the run. Romel Garcia, the refs look. Did he make it? Did he make it? Again, this is fourth down. And no, Varina football, they make a stop. That's one of their fourth down stops. It'll be 7-3 after one, second quarter. Fourth down again. Manchester goes for the whole enchilada. Broken up and nicely done by Quentin Baylor. You haven't heard the last of him. So Varina stops 2 of Manchester's fourth down tries. And then they get it rolling on offense. Still second quarter, Isaiah Page, the run. Good for a first down. It would lead to this. Blue Devils, this time a little play action. Going deep. And Bobby Dunn to Barry Hill. Touchdown. Blue Devils, and all of a sudden, Varina on the 61-yard touchdown pass, up 13-3. Barry Hill last year did a lot of his work defensively against Highland Springs with 4 interceptions. He was huge on offense. Alonzo Ford, first team all-region, doing his best on D. Varina getting the ball back. Remember the fake reverse? Why not play it again, Sam? Jalen Walker, Texas Ranger, touchdown! Varina, his second of the afternoon. This time from 38 yards out, and it's all Blue Devils at this point, 20-3 in the third quarter. Later, more Varina. Now they're just getting their run game really going. In all phases, this was an excellent game played by Varina. James Reed with the carry. Down to the 1, it would lead to this. The touchdown run, now 1 passing, now 1 rushing for quarterback Bobby Dunn. Blue Devils up 27-3 at this point, and they can smell the regional title, but Manchester too good to completely go away, right? Right. Roll out, Romel Garcia finding his receiver, Deontay Hill. He was basically the offense for Manchester in this one. Hill, over 150 yards receiving, 27-10. Maybe there's life yet in Manchester at home. Can they come back? Fourth quarter. Answer, yeah, they can. Not going to happen on this play. Tricky Lancers. The running back throws the football, but it's right to Quentin Baylor. And Baylor, big-time interception. Varina turns Manchester away yet again. Blue Devils did not turn the ball over. Manchester did 3 times. They wouldn't turn it over here. Garcia finding who? Deontay Hill. Manchester's got their Hill. Varina's got Barry Hill, but Deontay with his second touchdown of the afternoon, 27-16. I said there's another Hill in this equation, though, and big-time Barry Hill makes Manchester pay again. Bobby Dunn, 2 touchdowns passing, 1 rushing. Barry Hill, 52-yard catch. pretty much seals the deal. I don't know what he's doing there, but towing the rock and sharing the water, I guess. Here's the third turnover by Manchester Varina. Johnny on the spot pounces on it, and the Blue Devils have done it. They beat number 1 seed Highland Springs, and they beat number 2 Manchester. They win the regional title. They're going to the state playoffs. 34-16, your final.
It's the second time this has happened. In '95, we were 4 seed. We come and won this thing. Nobody thought we'd be here. It's just a group who believes in each other, loves each other, and they literally think they're the best football players on this field. Well, you know, we told them that everything else has been stages. That what we're trying to accomplish today's a stage with a reward. So they earned it today.
It's very big because like I'm not noticed. Like nobody knows me. Like I mean, I'm the underrated. So can't ball out. You know, do me.
So Varina advances to the state semifinals where they have a date with the unbeaten Maury Commodores at Old Dominion on Saturday. And while football moves to states, the high school basketball season is underway. That includes an early county-county matchup as Henrico travel to take on Deep Run.
Well, let's get this party started at the home of the Wildcats. First quarter action. This is a Henrico we're used to seeing, right? Get out in transition, play defense. And number 4, I think he's going to have a pretty good season, James Wallace III. And then Warriors pop, stop, miss. But on the offensive glass, Warriors were Warriors when it came to rebounding. Number 11, Jeremiah Langley for 2. Still first quarter action. Henrico in transition again. Jame Ested. What a night for Ested. 24 points on the evening to lead the scoring for Henrico. Deep Run, desperately needing buckets. Who would they turn to? Scott Sweeney was a sharpshooter from beyond the arc. Sweeney, 13 points on the night. Here he is again, same spot, drain it, count the money ball. Wildcats desperately needing some offense. Sweeney would provide that. Late moments of the quarter, however, inside, perfectly played. Jame Ested on the receiving end of the easy squeezy lemon peasy layup. 26-13 lead, doubling up the Cats after 1 quarter of play. Second quarter, Wildcats no from beyond the arc, but the rebound, no, the putback. Couple opportunities. Scott Sweeney says, I got this. Puts up an in for 2. It would cut the lead down to 10, but Henrico right back at it on the offensive end. Check it out. Never giving up on the possession. Pays dividends. Mason Anderson connects for 2. Now watch this. Check out the bouncing ball on the rebound. Well, this guy sure plays a mean pinball. Gets it to go at the buzzer before the half. That would cut it back to 10 again as Ryan Singer sings well there. 32-22 at the break. Second half, though, we switch sides. All Warriors in their debut. They can hit from beyond the arc as well. Zayever can hit it from wherever. Wingfield hits it from the wing, actually. That's apropos. Wildcats with the answer on the other side. Looks like Deep Run's going to be a pretty good shooting team from beyond the arc with the athleticism of Henrico and the tenacity on defense and then the physicality down low. Well, that is what the Warriors needed as James Walls III puts in 2 more of his 17 points on the evening. And this is how Henrico likes to play. Get easy buckets in transition on defense. Jeremiah Langley does just that. More Warriors later in the second half. This time with a man in his face. Nothing but nylon. Count the 3. All Henrico on this one. 75-56.
We have more hoops to get to when we return. The Rebel Invitational offers some good early season matchups, including Highland Springs versus Meadowbrook, plus some local swimmers sign their scholarships at Tucker. See where 3 talented athletes are taking their talents next.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do.
Yeah, but I don't know where to start. That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
Oh, I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Welcome back to SportsWire. Let's go to John Randolph Tucker High School, where 3 of the original swimmers, VHSL Swimming, has been around for about 4 years, in front of a pretty good crowd. 3 great athletes signing on the dotted line. Yeah, University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill for Daniel Chance. Been swimming since he's 5 years old. He was 5, holds a number of records. Courtney Easley started at the age of 3. She signs with William and Mary. And Abby Russell, she will be swimming for Boston College for the Eagles in the ACC. Abby holds 4 different records for the Tigers when it comes to swimming.
I'd like to thank Coach Pulaski and Coach Tanya, my very first swim coaches, helped set me on this path and worked out well.
Waking up all these years, all the crazy practices and the meets you have to take me to, thank you so much for being here for me. I would first like to thank my parents who were there for every single email, text, and call. My friends for being there through all the ups and downs, and my coaches for going above and beyond to help me get to this point. I've had a great 4 years here at Tucker, and I can't wait to see what the next 4 years hold at Boston College. So go Tigers and go Eagles.
Plenty for all 3 to be thankful on as they put on their caps. Congratulations to Daniel, Abby, and Courtney.
And with that, let's go up tempo. Football has moved to the state level, and the all-region team has been announced as several local players made the first team. Deep Run had 2 selections, Bo Kite at quarterback and Carter Foy at kicker. Varina's Alonzo Ford is a first-team selection at offensive lineman, while Isaiah Page gets 2 spots at running back and wide receiver. Henrico had 3 make the cut. Tyshawn Wyatt at offensive line, Eric McDaniels running back, and Fred Jones at receiver. Highland Springs added Surad Ware, offensive lineman, and Laquan Vini as a kick returner. Well, plenty of basketball teams earned season opening wins, that is. That includes Hermitage and Guys Hoops. They beat Atlee 52-48. Castellanos and Moore led the way, each with 13 points in the win. Varina got a hard-earned victory over Glen Allen in their opener, 80-74. Alfonso Billups put up 23 points, while Malachi Plaskett and Corey Harden chipped in with 15 and 13, respectively. Godwin won their opening round of the Rebel Invitational after taking care of Caroline 56-37. Joseph Thompson and Logan Rhodes each put up 10 points. And the Henrico girls team fended off Freeman 44-31. Diamond Brown scored 8, and Lauren Robinson added 15 in the victory.
Well, let's stick with basketball, shall we? Here's a good one. Highland Springs in the Rebel Invitational at Douglas Freeman taking on Meadowbrook. We're off and running. First quarter highlights. Here comes Meadowbrook. Lorenzo Minter was a force. He gets that one to go and 1 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Springers respond. Corner pocket, 3-ball. Got it. Springers lighten it up from distance. Laquan Vini for 3. Vini had a big night early, 7 points. And then getting away with maybe a little bit of a push-off. Number 3 on the other side, Lamonde Gregg for Meadowbrook. Check it out. Wide open. Springer's going to make you pay. This time it's Jalen Fitzgerald doing the honors. 18-13 Springers. Vini had a big day. Big night. Laquan with 7 points. Left with a head injury after diving into the stands. We hope he's okay. Second quarter, splish splash. Lorenzo Minter, 3 of his 14 on the night. Highland Springs, oh, check out the passing. They come right back, feeding the beast inside. Number 23, Rasul McCarvey. And then you gotta stay on him here. Open 3 at top of the key, nothing but nylon. And Lamonde Gregg makes him pay. Lamonde had 18 points to lead all scores. Here he is again. That is a wet jumper. Got that one to go. No one can stop him. They only hope to contain him. Springers would come back, though. I said this was a good one. Highland Springs off the pick. Right to the rack. And the finish. Well done and making it look easy. Demond Harmon. Then, every time Highland Springs had an answer, Meadowbrook would too as well. This one, though, right to the rack, up and in for Kwanye Vaney. And it's 30-24. Springers within 6 at the half. Second half, though, Monarchs still feeling it from beyond the arc. Check that one out. That didn't hit rim. That's good for 3 for Lorenzo Minter. Meadowbrook's got a good basketball team. I think Highland Springs can be really good as well. Remember, it's an opener for both of these two. They fire right back. Dorian Davis, 38-33. Meadowbrook only up 5. We go to the fourth. Only problem Highland Springs really had in this one, they were behind the yardstick, so to speak, in terms of foul trouble. Meadowbrook got a lot of points at the line. They also got a lot of points like that in transition. James Patterson for 2 after the Springers would convert. And then that's just being a man. I'm a muscle. Lamondre Gregg, 2 of his 18. Force it into the big fellas. They did have the size. That would work wonders. Sincere Clark was sincere on that one. He scores 2. Highland Springs try not to go away. Down double digits, not anymore. That layup up and in. They would cut it to as much as 6. And then check it out. You count how many times a basketball touches the floor on the way to the rim. Anybody dizzy yet? The answer's 2. Great ball movement and excellent finish by Rasul McCarvey. But it was way too much Meadowbrook late. They hit big shot after big shot. That one's going to go in. Count it, and the foul as Sincere Clark puts it away. Meadowbrook, a hard-earned win over Highland Springs, 57-49.
It's back to basketball when we come back. Tucker takes on James River, while Freeman plays host to Thomas Dale. Highlights are straight ahead.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
Of course it's not happening. Armored car. Listen, having money isn't about luck. Make your own coffee, save $1,000 a year. Feed me.
Feed the pig. James River taking on J.R. Tucker. Welcome back to SportsWire. We go back to the Rebel Invitational. Both these teams in their home opener. Opening quarter. To the rack is Caleb Bingham. You haven't heard the last of him. He had a big night. 13 points in the evening. How about Tucker's D, though? Get out of my house, or Freeman's house, or whoever's house we're playing in. Nice defensive job by J.R. Tucker. When they needed points, they went to this guy. Number 5 with the answers. The senior guard, Tyler Dillon, was money in the first quarter. Here he is again. Dillon this time dishing it off, but it's going to find his hands again. He puts it up for the easy layup. Nice extra pass. Dillon would lead the scoring for J.R. Tucker. James River, they had answers, and they had him off and down low. Number 20, Cole Grubbs, led the way with the Rapids with 18 big ones. And then from beyond the arc, nope, I'll step inside and score it. Tyquan Parker answers for the Rapids. Tucker did not shoot the ball well from beyond the arc, but that one is good and goes. Kendrick Thomas says thank you very much. KT for 3. And then Dipsy Doo, how are you? Pretty, oh so pretty. Lay-in by number 11, Caleb Bingham. I told you you hadn't heard the last of him. 13 points for Bingham. And here comes Bingham bringing it again. That time, no, but he gets his own rebound and put back. Yes! Count that bucket and one. So the three-point play the old-fashioned way for the Rapids. It was all James River. Tucker trying to hang in it. They played hard throughout. Wasn't their greatest opener of all time, that's for sure. But KT answers again from beyond the arc. Kendrick Thomas, also a senior, for three. And then here comes Tucker. There's life in these Tigers. I'm telling you, Roosevelt Simpson dials it up from long distance. Tigers within 9. Down double digits most of the first half. Just down 9 second half. Opening moments of the third quarter. Check this out. Hanging up. The foul and count, and it's good. Thomas. Big time bucket for the Tigers. We're down to 6. Then the Rapids would respond rapidly. That's a pun. That's good for 3 by number 1 Neil Hill. And then Hill, he's driving, gonna find his big man down low on the break. Cole Grubbs. James River went on a massive third quarter run to put some distance between themselves and Tucker. That shot up and in. It's Neil Hill once again. Neil Hill had 11 on the night for James River, and then the tip in also going. Rapids pull away in the second half. They win their home opener against the Tucker Tigers. Final score, James River 68, Tucker 35. And well, it wouldn't be the Rebel Invitational without the Freeman Rebels participating, right? Great one here. Freeman taking on Thomasdale first half action. First quarter score up and in. The 3-ball counted. Luke Jeanette from long range. Douglas Freeman down a couple. James River comes back inside. Their guards were really good in this. Douglas Freeman would have answers, however. Had trouble scoring the rock, though, and the guard play again from Thomasdale. Just excellent. That shot would go up and in, and it was a good start for the Knights. 3-ball, corner pocket, got it. Count the money ball, it's good. Thomasdale looking like a football score, up 14-7, up a touchdown over Freeman after 1. Caleb Kenny gonna pass the rock, find the open man, and Quan Moore does more with that. He puts away that 3-ball. Later, it's Moore. Gets a man up, misses, but guess who's there to pick up the garbage? It's Caleb Kenny. He puts in 2. And all of a sudden, we've really got a tight one going on in the second quarter. Stop pop, that mid-range J. They say that's going away in the game of basketball. Not so there. Great shot by Thomasdale, and then the Knights out in transition. But guess who's there? Big time block. Quan Moore. Moore had 10 points to go along with that block for Douglas Freeman. And then again, how about a group block? Luke Jeanette and Gray Prophet combined for that one. Still, Dale had some answers on offense. Again, the short turnaround, Jay, up and in, rebounding out of that talented Freeman zone, which slowed down Thomasdale somewhat. Amari DeVoe in your living room. Big time 3. He had 11, but it wasn't quite enough as Thomasdale wins late. 53-51, your final.
Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see ya next time on Sportswire.
If you want to see more videos like these, subscribe to our YouTube channel.